Hi guys, so today I'm going to teach you how to swing your rope during groundwork. So you might be thinking, that's foolish, I know how to swing a rope, but I see a lot of people doing this poorly. I guess not really wrong, because if it works for you, it works for you. But when you swing your rope, you want to always make sure that first you're swinging this way. So you see how the end is going towards the back of my head? I see 90% of people swinging this way. So if I'm not careful with my aim or I get confused, it's going to come straight up and smack me in the face, which is going to be extremely painful. If you swing this way and you get too close to you, you just hit the back of your head. Might still hurt, but it's not going to kill you. This end, when it hits hard, hurts a lot. You don't want to smack your face. So always swing this way. It doesn't matter which hand. The rope goes over and away from you. Now there are a lot of different ways you can swing the rope to make different cues for the horse. So generally when I'm asking for something softly, I'll just lift my hand. If I want to back myself up, I'll add a little swirl. If I need to be big, I'll go a big swirl and you can hear the rope make a noise. The other thing I'll do is, depending on the horse, I don't necessarily want to smack the horse to back myself up. I just want to add a lot of energy. So instead of taking my rope out and smacking the horse, I'll take my rope and just smack the ground. Right? Most horses, they're going to give a response to that because it's big and it's loud, even though it didn't cause them pain. And for the most part, I want to find ways to be effective without causing them pain. So generally, I'm going to ask for something, like say I'm asking a horse to go forward, ask, back myself up, get really big. And you can do that on either hand. The other thing is, people worry a lot about their accuracy with the rope. If you're not aiming to actually hit the horse, the accuracy doesn't matter so much. Like, I have no idea where this end is landing, but it doesn't matter because I'm just hitting the ground somewhere. Now, the one thing I do where it does matter is if I don't want to be big, like hitting the ground, I want to be a little smaller but still make a noise, I'll go like this. I don't have my half chaps on. It works much better when you have half chaps. First off, because hitting your leg hurts, hitting your half chap doesn't. But if I just want to be a little bigger, I'll just hit the side of my boot right there. And you see, I've practiced this a lot, so I'm pretty good at it. Better with my half chaps because I don't worry about, like, hitting right here hard would hurt. But I can get a little big and then just a little bigger if I need to make a noise to get the horse's attention. Maybe they aren't looking. But I don't want to be as big as this, which is a very big movement. And then the one other thing I wanted to cover is, if all your energy is going into the ground like that, it's not going out to the horse. So I can be really big here, but the horse is not going to tend to respond to that because my energy is all into the ground. So even when I am hitting the ground or getting big, I want to make sure my energy is out towards the horse. So I would do more something like this, where you see how I'm stepping towards the horse while I'm getting big, if you were the horse. Because that way I'm amplifying my energy, but it's still going towards my target, towards the horse. And that's also how you can differentiate between asking the horse to go forward, move his shoulder, whatever, and get big. Because you're still directing your energy, no matter how you're twirling this rope, the energy is still going towards whatever you're focused and looking on. Versus if you're focused on the ground. So I'll see people when they're learning how to get big and they're working with horses that really require a lot of intention. Most people can't couple intention without physical action. So I'll tell them to do something like hit the ground, even though really they just need to be more intentional. And I'll see people here beating the ground, and the horse is like, oh, okay, I don't have to pay attention to that. So make sure the energy is going forward towards whatever you want to influence. So those are some tips on how to swing your rope during groundwork. Hopefully you found them helpful and you were maybe able to learn something to be a little bit more effective and precise in your groundwork, and also avoid personal injury by doing things like swinging that rope up at your face instead of down into the ground.